Welcome into another episode of the ABR Road Show. I'm your host, Jay Russell, and I'm here in Portland, Oregon. This city is so beautiful. It's also called the City of Roses. I'm feeling kind of romantic. I'm thinking about going to a nice little Italian restaurant. Let's check out Denicola's. All right, everyone, we made it over to the kitchen area now. This is Roberto, and I've been smelling some delicious food come out of this kitchen. So I can't wait to try this eggplant parm that's a little different. I know you got a little twist on here, so show me what you're doing.
Pretty much, we just put them in an AP flour with some garlic powder, brown pepper, salt, a little parmesan cheese.
Okay.
Kind of like coat it, and from here we transfer to egg whites and put it back in flour.
And then you going back and forth with that. Okay.
Yes.
Now I saw you just move that eggplant parm over here. Where'd you just toss it into?
We just gonna deep fry it
Okay.
for maybe 2 minutes on each side. Put them in here to kind of drip the oil a little bit down.
Okay.
Put them in a pan with a little sauce, finish it in the oven.
Go from there? Okay, got you. All right, America, go ahead and check the clock. 5 minutes. We about to get to the eating.
Let's get this out of the oven. It should be nice, bubbly.
Oh, it is bubbly.
Hot.
Very hot.
We just finish it with a little parsley just for garnish for better look on the dish.
All right, America. You see what we're working with. Yes. I'm blowing on this thing. I'm not burning my mouth for America. It was a little hot. It was a little hot. It's cheesy. Oh, so satisfying. Like heaven on the plate, man. This is good stuff. I appreciate it. I need some more of this. Here's my appetizer. Y'all about to have me see the full dish soon. Come with me. All right, everybody, we made it out to the dining room area now. Let me introduce you to the owner. This is Donna. Now, America, this is not my first time meeting Donna. I had to come here this weekend myself on my personal time to see this place, and I was not disappointed.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back to your parents. They opened this place in the late 70s.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about them and just the history of this restaurant.
Okay, so mom and dad, when they came over, they were young in their 20s, no language, no skills. And so they kind of had to start at the bottom. And they finally, like most of us, we don't know what we love or where we're going to end up, but we just start, and eventually you find that journey and that road, and it led them to the restaurant business.
Wow.
And I mean, from the beginning, they slept there for 2 years.
In this restaurant?
In the restaurant. There's no bedroom, there's no bed, there's nothing. So, and that was in Giovanni's. And then when we sold that to our partners and moved here, they did it again. Slept in the restaurant for 2 years.
Well, I feel like that they're still here in some sense because as soon as you walk through the front doors, they're the first people you see.
Absolutely.
The pictures are all across the walls and stuff. And I know that you guys probably carry on a lot of traditions.
Oh, yeah.
Especially around the Christmas time.
Culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me about why it's so special here in December.
Christmas Eve is our favorite night to work.
Okay.
And most people would say, why would anybody want to work in a restaurant on Christmas Eve?
Right.
But we have so many families that this has become their tradition. And we're only open for 4 hours. So we close early. There's the hype of Christmas, families coming into town, everybody here is excited.
Yeah.
And we all come in together and we all leave together. And when we're closed, we just pop open champagne and everybody cleans everything up and then we go on our merry way.
Well, that's the other thing too. If you're only open for 4 hours, you got to get your seats booked, okay? Get your seats booked. You're going to get a nice meal and everything too.
Everything.
Friendly
and we're decorated. We're fully decorated.
We're going to talk about the pig over there too. I'm guessing you put a little Santa hat on him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the mannequin. Everybody's decorated.
Right. The mannequin in the
Everybody's
back.
decorated.
Okay, so everyone's dressed properly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, looking around here too, it's like you said, you're getting a sense of Italy when you walk in here.
Yeah.
The decor. Something as simple as that. I'm looking at the tables, the colors of Italy, looking at the green places you sit on. Where did the inspiration for all this come from?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I was in my younger years when I grew up in the restaurant. And as a youngster, I was trying to not be Italian. And that's impossible, but I was trying. And then as the years went by, I realized what's wrong with being Italian.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, I love being Italian.
Sure.
So I had the green tablecloths or the white cream tablecloths. I've had several tablecloths, but I went right back to the checkered. I brought in Frank Sinatra music. You know,
It's been playing.
Yeah,
It's been playing on repeat.
you know what you are, you know who you are, and you just own it.
Can you kind of speak about them and what role do they have here?
I opened this place with my mother and my father. My sister and brother worked here as well. Then I fell in love with my husband and we married. He worked here as well. And then we had our family and they all worked here as well. But as we know, everybody's got to grow up and do what they enjoy.
Sure.
That's the most important thing. If this is not your passion, please move along. And so I do have one family member that this is his passion. And
Okay.
he's my youngest, Johnny, and he's 32 right now, and he does all the cooking and all the chefing in the back with Roberto.
Yes.
And he will be taking over the company.
Okay. Well, you know what? I want to taste some more of his delicious food.
Please.
Okay, so I'm looking right in front of me right now. The meatballs.
The meatballs.
The meatballs. So
Best
explain
in the
to me.
city, and I
Best-
have no problem saying that
Really?
at all. And you don't find me going out and telling you that I'm the best of everything, because I'm not.
Well, tell
But
me
those meatballs are to die
why
for.
these are the best. About the preparation and what goes into these meatballs.
Yeah. Well, there's pork and there's beef and there's your seasonings and there's your Parmesan cheese and there's your water and your parsley. And the funny thing is for as simple as the ingredients are in any of this food, because there's nothing that is high end or anything other than what you would have in your house. It's amazing. No problem.
The words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. When you come here, you're waiting for your food. This is a nice little appetizer just to grab her right
Absolutely. But those are some big balls.
before. These are.
And that could be a problem.
No.
For your next course.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Something else I was excited about when I came here before over the weekend, I saw a lot of these dishes on the table, the pizza. So I already know it's phenomenal. You make the sauce homemade.
Homemade on the sauce
Especially
for
the
the pizza.
dough.
We make the dough fresh every day. And when we started in 78, it was like 90% pizza, because if you think back then, there wasn't a lot of pizza around.
Okay.
And it was this exact pizza, so it was phenomenal.
Well, you know what?
I mean, it was crazy.
Also with the pizza too, I know you wanted to mention you have different options available.
Absolutely. We have thick crust, we have thin crust, we have gluten-free, we have dairy-free cheese. Portland is a city full of people with dietary restrictions.
Sure.
Probably everywhere, to tell you the truth.
I was gonna grab the big boy, but I said as soon as you said that.
You gotta do the vegans, you gotta do everybody when you're in Portland.
Yeah, let me
Pull
grab
that
it.
baby over, don't be shy.
I'm trying to be all respectful and stuff here
No
in America. Just dive into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
come on here.
Jay, what do you say?
Pizza is my jam.
Yeah, most people.
Pizza is
people.
my jam.
Yeah.
This is so, and that's the other thing too I noticed. You guys do not skimp on the pepperoni.
No, our toppings are incredibly crazy. In fact, I always say that the flavor comes from the sauce and the dough, but obviously we bring flavor from everything.
You know what,
Yeah.
too? I want to point this out as well. Austin, one of the members of our team, had pointed out with your crust. Oh my gosh, look at that
It's a meal.
cheesiness. Look at this cheesiness. He was mentioning inside here the little air bubbles in there,
Yep,
the little
yep.
pockets. That's how you know the crust is right.
Yeah.
So I
it's
wanted
real.
to point that out as well. Oh my gosh, yeah.
And Austin cooked pizza for a long time, so he knows what he's talking
You know,
about.
Lisa, I'll be listening to him. I'm just taking notes there. This has been phenomenal. I do want to ask you too, is there anything else that you want America to know about that I didn't ask you about?
I just want America to give it a chance. We are mostly here in Portland. We are an East Coast Italian style diner. So you're not going to get anything upper end. You're not going to get those prices or those portions. But what you are going to get is some real honest, great tasting food for a reasonable price.
Thank you so much, Donna. You definitely deserve to be on America's Best Restaurants. And you were talking about performance. I'm going to see how this
Now,
cannoli
this is a homemade
performs too.
cannoli. And believe me, if you're Italian, that's what you want for dessert. I don't know if you've watched The Godfather, but they carry those around.
A family that's been making food for more than 4 decades. I wonder if they know how to do dessert right. A cannoli. I think I'm gonna take this with me. I'm Jay Russell for the ABR Roadshow. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.